Welcome, one and all, to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert, and I feel exactly the same way. I feel exactly the same way. It's great to be back. Hope you had a terrific 4th of July, hanging with your family, grilling the fireworks, staying up to watch the hot dogs. One thing that America did not do over the break was hit President Biden's goal of getting 70% of adults at least one vaccine by July 4th. Yeah, I know, we didn't hit 70%. We didn't even get a C. If this was health class, we'd all be struggling to get the condom on the banana. Or off. Either way, it's an absolute mess. That banana's gonna have unwanted plantains. Unfortunately, fewer vaccinated Americans means more sick Americans, because last week, 42 states saw an increase in COVID-19 cases. No, America. The pandemic's gotta be over. I threw out my sweatpants. I killed my sourdough starter. I drank all my hand sanitizer. I'm not going back to the damn storage room. Now, no surprise. The new COVID hotspots are mostly places with low vaccination rates. Come on, guys, get the shot. Don't make celebrities sing again. Haven't we suffered enough? This surge can also be blamed on the highly contagious Delta variant, which accounts for more than 51% of all new cases. Look, I've been saying it for a long time. Delta sucks. Also, this variant. The Delta variant is so serious that experts are warning it could cause a surprising amount of death. Never a combination of words you want to hear. Right up there with all-natural deodorant and small plates dinner party. It's too many people for tapas, Kristen. Just let me have my own entree. I didn't even taste the octopus. One place the Delta variant has been running rampant is Branson, Missouri, tourist mecca of people who are afraid of Mecca. Thank you.
That was right on.
Despite Missouri's extremely low vaccination rate, Branson has been hopping, with crowds flocking to see attractions like live country music, an oversized bust of Ronald Reagan, and a replica of the Titanic. Oh, look, kids, a whole bunch of people died from an easily preventable tragedy. Anyway, let's all put our mouths on the same funnel cake and go see Yakov Smirnoff. Come on.
Yeah, that's the spot.
Even with cases rising, Republicans continue to discourage people from getting the vaccine. Take Georgia Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. It says in the script here, I'm not joking, it says, pause for booing. We gotta put it in there. Let me read into her again. You don't have to boo this time. Georgia Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, seen here farting the national anthem. Yesterday, Greene tweeted that thousands of people are reporting very serious life-changing vaccine side effects from taking COVID vaccines. Just say no. Yes, serious life-changing side effects like staying alive. Greene ripping off anti-drug slogans reminds me of this ad.
This is your brain. This is Marjorie Taylor Greene's brain. I'm saying she's an idiot.
This weekend was CPAC, which of course stands for Caucasian People Are Complaining. No, I did not know that. I didn't know that's what it was called. I didn't know. You learn something new every day. Now, CPAC is held annually. They already held one this year already, though, in February. One notable feature of that event in February was that its stage resembled a Nazi insignia. Well, that's what happens when you hire Goebbels & Son set design We do big events right. But the GOP learned their lesson, which is why this weekend's stage looked like a giant penis. That's dumb. That is dumb. Also dangerous if someone turns on the air conditioning. I believe that our country is, oh my God, why is the stage shrinking? What is... Jokes based on a true story. Jokes based on a true story. A lot of people spoke, but the moment everyone's talking about was delivered by son of the former president and guy pointing out that cocaine is technically a vegetable. Don Jr. Jr. tried to, a little too late. Jr. tried to lighten up his speech in Dallas, Texas, with a joke about Texas, and Texans didn't like it.
Texas has always led the charge. Well, till about like a couple months ago, and then Austin sort of took over. Like, I don't know, guys. Like, Texas was leading the chart. You're still top 25. But we got to work on that stuff because those people have lost their minds. Right?
Now, I do comedy professionally. So let me explain. That is what we in the business call not doing comedy professionally. You know you really nailed the punchline when you look off into the distance to see if help is coming. Right? Oh, there's also big news about Junior's dad, Walker, taxes evader. Yesterday, he phoned in to Fox News and made a startling claim about the January 6th insurrection.
There was such love at that rally, and they were peaceful people. These were great people. The crowd was unbelievable, and I mentioned the word love. The love in the air. I've never seen anything like it.
Yes. It was all peace and love, just like Woodstock when Jimi Hendrix played the Star-Spangled Banner on Nancy Pelosi's podium. Now, we all watched the Capitol riot live, so we know what actually happened, but the former president claims the news networks are withholding secret footage that would prove that the insurrection was actually kind of great.
They have hundreds of hours of tape, and they're not releasing the tape. They ought to release the tape to see what really happened. But there was also a love fest between the police, the Capitol Police, and the people that walked down to the Capitol.
A love fest? Dude, if that's love, then you give love a bad name.
You had that lead.
But the biggest story out of the weekend continues to be the milestone space travel pulled off by billionaire business goat and dad who somehow found an even more embarrassing biking outfit, Sir Richard Branson. And I'll tell you all about it in my interstellar segment, Space News, Branson Edition. Thank you. Yesterday, Branson successfully traveled to outer space with his new company, Virgin Galactic. This is huge. That would have been so inspiring for one young man to learn that virgins could go to space. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. It gets better. It gets better. Now, this wasn't your grandpa's humdrum space event from the squares over at NASA. Branson brought the party to the tarmac and the beats to the sky.
The crew is listening to a special soundtrack for the glide. It's the latest release from Khalid, a track called New Normal.
Yeah, they were jamming in 0G. Not sure what this dance is, but I just did it.
Yeah, baby.
It reminds me of this scene from Apollo 13.
Houston, we have a party.
Technically, Branson's flight reached the edge of space, and the Virgin Galactic crew experienced only 4 minutes of weightlessness. He barely went in and lasted only a few minutes. Well, that is a virgin. Branson's had, there you go. You see, John, two people love each other very much.
Right.
I'll tell you later. Branson had this to say once he successfully re-entered the atmosphere.
Having flown to space, I can see even more clearly how Virgin Galactic is the space line for Earth.
That's right. This Virgin Galactic space flight was one big commercial for Virgin Galactic. Just like when Neil Armstrong set foot on the moon.
This is one small step for man, and one giant gulp of Tang. Tang, the refreshing drink of the future.
Now, he pulled down some serious coin. You know Neil.
Oh, yeah.
Neil bought a beach house with that.
Come on.
Now, eagle-eyed viewers who tuned into the launch might have noticed a special cameo. It's subtle. See if you can spot it. Entrepreneur, philanthropist, iconoclast, activist, adventurer, billionaire, goatee host organism. Later today, Richard Branson and his crew will return to Earth as astronauts. Wow, I sure hope I was offered something big in exchange for shamelessly plugging a billionaire's Carnival space cruise. Well, I'll have to ask him what he offered me tomorrow on Sir Richard Branson's contractually obligated appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert tomorrow, 11:35 p.m. on CBS. Watch it. We've got a great show for you tonight. My guest is